Good morning, everyone. I am so glad you have decided to join me for Circle Time today. Let's go ahead and figure out what the day of the week is. So, the last day of school we had was Tuesday, Wednesday. So today is Thursday. So let's move that rainbow arrow to Thursday. All right, and who remembers the name of our month? March. Yes, so let's go ahead and count those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, what comes next? 24, and let's look at our pattern. Clover, clover, leprechaun, leprechaun, rainbow, rainbow. Clover, clover, leprechaun, leprechaun, rainbow. What comes next? Rainbow. Yes, so we have a number 24 with a rainbow on it. And that was yesterday, so we need to do one more. Let's see, so our pattern. Clover, oh wait, we have to do the number first. 22, 23, 24. What comes next? 25. And now the pattern. Clover, clover, leprechaun, leprechaun, rainbow, rainbow. What comes next? Clover. Yes, so we have a number 25 with a clover on it. So that is today. So let's say our whole date. Today is Thursday. Oops, kind of made myself a little mess over there. March 25th, 2021. All right, and remember on Tuesday, we talked about the fact that over the weekend, we had a change in season. So it went from being winter to spring. Remember we talked about that? We looked at our weather wheel with the pictures for spring. And remember we've been adding, you guys can probably see more of them on the screen than I can because my screen is a little bit different than yours. But we have fall and winter pictures up there on the bulletin board already. And so I'm going to be adding spring pictures now. So there's our word spring. And we have some pictures to go with spring. You can see in this picture that it looks like it's been raining because the ground is wet. We have lots of rain in the spring, right? You can see the clouds up here. Clouds and rain in the spring. And there's a picture of somebody fishing, but you can see that the leaves on the trees have grown. So we get leaves on the trees again, and the grass turns green in the spring. And in this picture, you can see some beautiful flowers, right? And some more leaves on trees and the green grass. All signs of spring, right? So I will be hanging those up on the bulletin board with the rest of our season pictures. All right, so let's look out the window and figure out the weather today. So when you look out your window, is it partly cloudy, cloudy, sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, or snowy? And itchy today. All right, when you step out the door to feel the temperature, does it feel burning hot, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing cold? And don't forget to check that weather app to see what the number is for the temperature. All right, so this week we've been talking about feelings, right? And we've kind of added in colors with feelings from the Dr. Seuss book, My Many Colored Days, right? So that kind of goes along with what we've been doing all month, which has a lot. We've been doing colors. We did primary colors, secondary colors. When we did St. Patrick's Day, we talked about the colors in the rainbow, which are the primary and secondary colors. Remember we talked about that? And now we're adding emotions, feelings to our colors. So today I have a book. This is also about your different feelings. It's kind of a silly book. So let's see here. What is this book called in our mystery envelope? This book is called The Way I Feel. And look at this. We have somebody on the front of the book that is hanging upside down, making a very silly face. So I think this person might be feeling silly. So let's see what happens in this book. Silly is the way I feel when I make a funny face and wear a goofy, poofy hat that takes up lots of space. That is a very goofy, poofy hat. Look at the eyeballs on it. I'm shaking because I'm scared, all alone in the dark at night. The thunder and lightning crash and roar, hold me close and turn on the light. And look at that. This person has some goofy hair too when they're scared. Oh, there we go with the, here, let me see if I can get that picture a little bit better. Nope, still getting very, very much of a glare there. Same thing happened yesterday. All right, let's see here. The plans were made so long ago for you to visit me today, but now you can't come after all. I'm disappointed we can't play. The smile you see upon my face as the sun shines in the sky shows the world that I feel happy and my mood is soaring high. These are all feelings that we have. We all feel sometimes, right? Sad, happy, scared, disappointed. Sometimes I feel so very sad and really don't know why. Instead of playing and having fun, I cry and cry and cry. Angry is how I feel right now. I shout with a mighty roar. I mostly want to frown and growl and stomp upon the floor. The wheel fell off my brand new truck. I needed some help from you. You kindly fixed my favorite toy. I'm thankful for all you do. Remember, we talked about being thankful back at Thanksgiving time. I'm frustrated because I can't do it. It's hard and I want to cry. I don't know whether to give it up or give it another try. Boy, we all get frustrated sometimes, don't we? When we're trying to do new things and try new things. If someone says hello to me, I suddenly feel so shy. Instead of waving back at them, I hide my face and walk on by. We all feel kind of shy sometimes, don't we? With new people. I can't make up my mind. There's nothing I want to do. The day drags on and on. I'm feeling bored and blue. I'm bouncing like a rubber ball. I'm more excited than I can say. It's really hard for me to sit when I'd rather jump and play. I want to play with you right now. I don't think taking turns is fair. I'd rather have you to myself. I'm jealous when I have to share. I did it! I did it! I shout to the crowd. Getting dressed by myself makes me feel so proud. Feelings come and feelings go. I never know what they'll be. Silly or angry, happy or sad. They're all a part of me. It's true. We all have lots of different feelings, don't we? Depending on the day or the time of day or what we're doing. Okay, so I have another activity that goes along with the My Many Colored Days book that we read on Tuesday. Now this book has a very kind of a weird way of making the title. I don't really particularly like the title, but that's okay because the book is cool. So this is called My Many Colors of Days, and I think that the person who made this was just trying not to copy Dr. Seuss in the My Many Colored Days, right? Because we're not supposed to copy things that other people have made. So they're trying to make a different title name, but this title ends up sounding kind of funny, but that's okay. So this is a book about feelings, and you're going to write your name or trace your name down here at the bottom. You see I wrote Miss Mika. And then each page has a different color word, and each color word is written in that color, which is very handy. So it says, on red days I feel. So you think about how red, the color red, makes you feel. And you'll write how that makes you feel, or trace it, have your mom or dad write, or grandma or grandpa write it down here to trace it on the bottom. And then you're going to draw a picture of that feeling, of how you look, or how that feeling looks to you. So I wrote, on red days I feel angry, but not everyone feels red or angry on red days. So however you feel for the color red, you would put that here, and then draw a picture of that feeling here, okay? So it's going to be the same on each page. I'm going to show you each of the pages. This says, on orange days I feel. So you would put here how you feel on orange days, and then draw a picture of that, how you feel, right here on orange days, okay? So the same thing for every page. On yellow days I feel. On green days I feel. On blue days I feel. On pink days I feel. On purple days I feel. On black days I feel. And this is my favorite one. On rainbow days I feel. All right, so you'll come up with word or feelings for each of those colors and then draw a picture of each one, okay? And let's see what else I have here. Oh, yes. So remember last week you had a sorting sheet that had the little piggy banks on it for each of the different kinds of coins that we have in our country, right? A penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter. This one adds another coin that we also have that isn't used much. So this week I sent home with you these little books that are each one is about a different one of our coins, okay? So this one says all about a penny. So this one tells you about a penny. This is all about a nickel. This one tells you about a nickel. All about a dime. All about a quarter. And this is the different one from added one from last week, all about a $50. We don't use $50 very much, but we do have them, so I included that book too. So you can read those books with your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whoever is there with you, okay? And then you can practice learning about how many pennies are in a nickel, or how many pennies are in a dime, how many dimes are in a quarter, that kind of thing. You can practice with coins, all right? Then we also have another book. Now this is one that you can read with your mom or dad, and you might remember the words, so then you could read it to somebody else. It's called My Emotions. All right, so it starts off, the first page says, sometimes I feel happy. Sometimes I feel sad. And you see there's a picture of a kid on each page showing the face that they make for that feeling. Sometimes I feel bored. Sometimes I feel worried. Sometimes I feel scared. Sometimes I feel proud. Sometimes I feel surprised. Sometimes I feel angry. Sometimes I feel confused. But today I am excited. All right, so you can read that with your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, or even a brother or sister who knows how to read. That would be fun too. All right, and then also in your packet, you had a paper plate, and I'm not going to demonstrate this because I want this to be something you create, but whatever kind of art and craft supplies you have, even if you just use crayons or markers or something like that, you're going to make some kind of a monster face. It can be any kind of monster face you want, so it can be happy, sad, excited, angry, scared, frustrated, proud, sad, any kind of emotion that you want. You're going to make that monster face, all right? So that is what I have to show you today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group, all right? And don't forget about packet pickup tomorrow. Bye, everyone.